We had a slight mishap. And by mishap, I mean Dallas. So for context, because I didn't film it, Dallas pushed Cody over in the creek over there and drowned his bike, which is proving to be a costly prank for all of us. I like how you caused this, but you're not making any effort to help.
We were at a ride called Grisbait. Dork in the Road was with us. He was one of the participants. And if you don't know who Dork in the Road is, you should go check him out.
Don't go there. It looks so good. This is better than having water in my boots all day. This is recording. Okay, well, we're done now.
He's got some interesting things to say. I know it looked a bit crazy from the outside, I'm sure. People watching this, and these are strangers, essentially strangers to us in some ways. Like they've only been with us for, say, 3 days. Yeah, it was 3 days. So for them to see me drowning Fishy and drowning his bike and this whole debacle of trying to get a bike started again probably looked pretty insane. We will attempt to explain why we drowned Fishy. Help me sort out if this was the right thing to do. Fishy, aka Cody, is an 18-year-old intern that we've had with us since the middle of the summer. He's intelligent, he's hardworking, he comes from a good family, he has ambition, he has plans and wants to be successful in his life. He has pride, and I can tell that just by the way he rides. He's a very good rider.
Like I rode right behind the tent and the guy was like, kids.
Yeah. You can use that excuse right now. You're just like, I'm 18, man, I don't know anything.
Yeah. This is my home territory.
Exactly. Here's what really happened. It was 3/4 of the way through the ride. It was a cold, windy, chilly day, and I was filming the last 2 water crossing riders. I was kneeling down, filming right on the water level, and I saw his eyes light up the moment he made the decision. Fucker. Oh, bitches. And because I care so much about him, the Fishy must be drowned. Let me begin by saying this. Every effective organization that I've ever witnessed, either from the inside or the outside, required some sort of hierarchy. Given that we take people into very dangerous remote places on dangerous machines, our organization has a hierarchy designed to protect the people that we care for. Everyone needs to recognize where they are in the hierarchy or the team that they're playing on. Everyone needs to understand what position they're playing and what are the expectations of that position inside the group, including myself. Right now, I stand at the top of this hierarchy in this organization we call ERAG, and I am often questioning what my role is. How do I play this position where it complements the rest of the machine? When Fishy drowned me, I looked around at my senior guys. They immediately knew what we had to do. Fishy needed to be taught a lesson. We made a plan and set a trap to catch the fish. So he dumps off the bike, escapes being wet, of course, to his cat-like 18-year-old reflexes. And Fishy, what he said to me is, I didn't even get wet. I decided to make sure he got wet because it was a cold, windy day, and I knew I was going to start getting pretty cold because I was soaked. And I wanted him to feel that same thing that I'm feeling. I knew our guys could dewater that bike, and I thought it would spice up the day. And I knew where we were, which was roughly at the stopping point for lunch, so I knew we had it wasn't going to be a big deal. Fishy ended up wet and cold. His bike was drowned. He had a very uncomfortable afternoon in the cold, and we had done our jobs. And the lesson that I believe that I'm teaching him, he's tougher than he thinks, A, but B, I want Fishy to understand the hierarchy, know his position, and play it to the best of his ability. If you don't have this fundamental understanding of how this works, Your life probably isn't going to go well, and I don't want that for Fishy. That's what he needed to learn. It was important. It's appropriate and beneficial for Fishy to be challenging his place in every hierarchy. A functioning hierarchy will clearly reinforce where his current position actually is. Without someone there to reinforce this position, young folks get lost and society ultimately suffers for it. And they say, if we don't teach the boys, how will the men know? So all this said, did we act too harshly?
That's it.
Is this retaliation, or is this teaching a young man a lesson that's valuable? If you guys are willing to henpeck that keyboard and give us some feedback, I would greatly appreciate it.